My name is Andra ROTARU. I come from Romania, Bucharest, and I'm a writer. I write poetry. Until now, I wrote 3 books of poetry. I think I was lucky because when I started to write poetry, there was this so-called 2000 generation, which I adore, and I think they are very competitive through all the world, not just. I cannot compare just with Romania with Romania. I can compare their poetry with all the great authors in the world. And they are very active, and I don't know, I really like this generation, and I like my generation. I would say roots, my roots, but because this year was very, not difficult, but I traveled a lot, I started to put my roots inside myself, and this is very difficult. But actually, yeah, I miss Romania, but I don't know in which way. Maybe I miss poetry from there, or poets from there. Not my house, not my parents, not my pets, not my dogs, not my... So yeah, I think I miss Romanian poetry. There are different periods in my life when I can be inspired by watching movies, a lot of movies, 3 movies per night or 4. And there are times when I simply listen a melody for hours and days and the same melody. I'm like a maniac. And I don't know. The perception of the surroundings, I really need to feel and to absorb and to have a lot of other experiences, not just being in the middle of writers, but also in the middle of filmmakers, composers, all kind of other domains. I'm aroused by other things too. And also, I don't know, being in love or something like this, even in my imagination or not real things. And I like those books when I read them, and from time to time I feel like a tachycardia and
Heartbeat.
Yeah, heartbeat. And those writings make me go to my own papers and write. So I'm, oh God, but these books are very rare. I have been reading Maggie Nelson, Bluets. It's superb. I don't know, one of the best books I've ever read. And starting from her book, I've started to develop some of my writings right now, my work right now, making a parallel. I put some images from my childhood or sensations from childhood, and I want to feel and found here in Iowa something related with them. So I'm observing now. I observe everything and try to connect with my past. There is a novelist, also a poet, but I adore him as a novelist, Ovidiu Nimicean. His book, Rădăcina de Buxau, is written in a frame with just 2 characters, a male character and his mother. But the action is very hard to describe or to develop a story just in this frame. And I don't know, he has everything, talent and whatever.
When was that book written?
I think in 2010 or 11, I cannot remember. I don't know if it was translated. And now he lives in France. So yeah, maybe it will be translated there. I was lucky in the beginning when I started writing, because it was this Romanian Cultural Institute who had a program, Programul Cantemir, which helped authors to go to festivals and all kind of other programs. But now this program doesn't exist anymore. And it was also a great translation workshop conducted by Florin Bican, and this person is so perfect that he he made all his foreign students to stay in Romania or something, to be in love with Romanian literature. But of course, this program has been put down. And yeah, I think it's important, but I'm not searching for this kind of state helps, or I don't know. I was in US in 2011, and after that trip to US, I developed a longing or something like this. I wanted to return to US, but until now I couldn't, or I didn't have the chance. Haven't had the chance. I don't know. In the first, at my first trip to US, I thought it's the best part in the world I've ever been. People are relaxed, people are interested in some other's work, people are very helpful, people know how to create a story from your little stories and give their full attention, or they're very generous, I think, more generous than Romanians, for example. And they are very open. I love this thing. Yeah, and Iowa, Iowa is it's very nice and very young, I think, because we are staying in a campus. I hope I will return to US.